All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. We're looking at the chapter called Force and Pressure, and this is the second video of it. I welcome all of you for the second video of it. So, already we have seen what is the meaning of force and the unit of force. So, force is having one unit, no? So, what is that unit? That unit is called as Newton, right? Newton, and it is represented by capital N. Now, this direction of force is very, very important. Okay, so direction of force, in which direction you are going to apply this direction of force, okay, is important. Direction of force is very, very important. I mean, why it is important? Whatever this direction of force is there now, so why it is important? If you're asking me, for example, there is a body here. I have got one body here. Now if you apply force like this, it will move towards right, correct? Now on the same body, if you apply force like this, what will happen? Tell me. It will move towards left, no? So on the same body, I mean, if you want to apply the force like this, it moves down. Okay. So that's why. So this direction of force. Okay. Direction of force, whatever it is there. So direction of force decides the action, decides the action what is happening here. So that's why this direction of force, whatever it is there, no? So this direction of force is very, very important because it is going to decide the action. There is a pushing and pulling, right? So pushing and pulling, they are opposite, no? Pushing and pulling. So here force is acting only. Both in pushing and pulling, force is acting, but action is different, right? Actions are different, no? So these actions are different. So that's why the direction of the force is very, very important. Understood? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So
Sir,
actions are
sir,
different. Don't disturb the class. Don't disturb the class. Please turn off your audio. Yes, okay. So this is regarding the direction of the force, and it is very, very important, I told you. So whatever this force is there, no, this force is called as vector quantity. What this is called? Vector quantity. What is the meaning of vector quantity? That thing you'll be learning in your, I mean, ninth standard. What is the meaning of vector quantity? There are something like scalar quantity. There is something called scalar quantity and vector quantity. Okay, what is this? Scalar quantity, and another one is known as vector quantity, right? So what is the meaning of this scalar quantity and vector quantity? This differences and all. So this you will learn in which class? I mean, all these differences. So whatever scalar quantity and vector quantity differences are there, no, those differences will come in which class? They will be coming in your ninth class. Okay. So when you come to your ninth class, no, I mean, this will be continued in your 11th class also. Scalar quantity and vector quantity. I mean, it is simple. Scalar quantity means there is something called magnitude. Okay. So scalar means it is having magnitude. Okay. But it don't has direction. Direction is not there for scalar quantity. But in vector quantity, direction is there. Okay. Direction is there. Along with that, sorry, I mean, already I have talked about magnitude, no? So this magnitude is there. You must be wondering what is the meaning of magnitude. I will tell you. Magnitude is there and direction is also there. Okay. So that means, I mean, the quantity which is having both magnitude and direction. For example, I have talked about magnitude here now. So both magnitude and direction are there means such quantities are called vector quantities. Only magnitude is there, but direction is not there. Then such quantities are called scalar quantities. Look at this. I want to give you some example. So if you say, I mean, 10 Newton of force is applied. 10 Newton force is applied. Okay. How it is applied is very important. No? 10 Newton force is applied. How? How it is applied? How it is applied means what is the meaning of how it is applied? How means in which direction? Correct? In which direction it is applied, right? In which direction? So it becomes important, no? So what I want to tell here, it is like 10 Newton towards east. 10 Newton towards east. You know about all the directions, no, dear children? So you must be having a idea about direction. If you take this point, so above this is north direction, and below if you take it is south direction, and this is called east direction, and this is called west direction, and this direction is called northeast, and this direction is called northwest, and this direction is called southwest, and this direction is called southeast. Do you guys have idea about all these directions? Eight directions are there, no?
Yes,
So do
sir.
you guys
Yes,
have
sir.
idea about all this?
Yes, sir.
So these eight directions are okay, good. So these eight directions are there. You should be having idea about these eight directions. Now, 10 Newton towards east means now the force is acted like this. This is like 10 Newton, right? The force is applied towards east. So this is towards east. Now here, whatever this 10 Newton you have written, no, 10 Newton towards east means you are writing here, no. So what is this east? So whatever east you have written here, so this east is like direction. What is this? This east is direction. This 10 number you have written, no, that number is known as magnitude. What is this? This number is known as magnitude, and this Newton you have written, no, that is called unit. We have different units, right? So different units are there. Okay, there are different levels of units are there. So we are going to have so many units. For example, let me give you an example here. What are the units? For example, mass means, yesterday I gave you units, no? Mass means we are going to have kg, gram and all. Okay, and speed means we are going to have kilometer per hour and meter per second. Correct? So time means we have so many units, no? Time means we can have second. Yes, we can have minute. We have hour. We have hour. All these are units, no? Like that. I mean, for everything, I mean, different units are there. For force also, Newton is there already. I have told you, no? So any quantity, any vector quantity, or any quantity, if you're writing, you'll be writing 2 kg, right? So in this 2 means, what is this 2? This 2 means this is a magnitude. This is the magnitude, and kg means what? This is the unit. And after this 2 kg, where 2 kg, in which direction? Whichever direction you take, this is same 2 kg only. So that's why whatever this mass is there, no? So this mass becomes what? This mass becomes scalar quantity, because there is no direction for it. 2 kg in which direction? 2 kg in all the directions, whichever direction you take. So mass is going to remain same. So that's why it is a scalar quantity. But if I say 10 Newton, so 10 Newton towards north. 10 Newton north means, you understand the meaning of this. Look at this, 10 Newton north means it has to come like this only, no? I mean, it should be towards north only, no? If I say 15 Newton northeast, 15 Newton northeast means, don't you think it comes like this only? It is in the northeast direction like this. I hope everybody is understanding this. This is in the northeast direction. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, so this direction is very very important. So that's why I told you. So this force is this 10, again I'm telling you. So this 10 is a magnitude, and this Newton is a unit, and this north is a direction. Understood, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay. So that's why right now you understand vector means what is important. So whenever I'm saying vector, no, if we are saying vector means, so in the vector, what is important? The magnitude is also important, and the direction is also important. So both the things are very, very important when we are talking about vector quantities. But here in a scalar quantities, what is important? Only magnitude is important. Okay. But direction, we are not considering this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Okay, fine.
Yes,
So then
sir.
moving forward, so I have talked about all this magnitude of force and all, direction also I have talked. Now, different types of forces. There are different types of forces, okay? So different types of forces, I mean, there are like first kind of
Sir.
called contact force, non-contact force and contact force. Now, what is the meaning of non-contact force? I mean, non-contact means no contact, no? The meaning of non-contact is like no contact. So whenever I talk about a non-contact force, so I mean, non-contact force means the meaning of this is a force acting without any contact, without any contact. There is no contact, but still force is acting. Then such forces are called as what? Non-contact forces. Okay. Now you must be thinking, sir, force is there, and you are saying in that force without any contact, how it is possible? Okay, I'm going to explain you. Okay, there are three types of non-contact forces. One by one, we'll discuss them. Look at this. For example, you are holding a ball. For example, you are standing here, okay, and you are holding a ball. This is a ball, okay, and if you leave this ball, don't you think it comes down? For example, if you leave this ball, it comes down, right?
Yes, sir.
It comes down or not? Tell me. If it is coming down means on this
Down,
ball,
sir.
there must be some force downward. There must be some force, right?
Yes,
There must
sir.
be some force acting downwards, right? That's why it is coming, no? Initially, when you were
Yes,
holding
sir.
this ball was at rest. This ball was at rest. Please turn off your audio. This ball was at rest. But once you left it, now this ball starts to come down. It is coming down already. I have written that. That means there must be some force downward. Now, what is this force? Do you have idea about gravitational force?
No, sir.
You have idea about gravitational force, no? So gravitational
No,
force
sir.
means this earth is there, no? So we have got earth, right, dear children? We have got earth
Yes,
here,
sir.
right? So this is earth. I mean, mother earth we call. Okay, we have earth here. So this earth, no, so whatever object goes above, no, for example, any object is here. For example, there is a building on the surface of earth. Please turn off your mic. Turn off your mic, please. So here is a building, and for example, a boy is standing here on this earth, and if he leaves a ball, not throwing, he leaves a ball. So don't you think it comes down? No. So it is coming down. That means earth is attracting it or not?
Yes, sir.
Earth is attracting it. So this force itself is called as what? Gravitational force. Okay. Now, is there any contact between ball and earth? Contact between earth and ball. Is there any contact? No contact, right? I mean, what is the
Yes,
contact? There is
sir.
no contact, right? So
Yes, sir.
you immediately after, see, always don't say yes. If you are understanding it, just keep it. I mean, to yourselves, and I mean, always if you say keep on disturbing the classmates, I mean, say yes. I'm not saying that, but you have to make notes. Okay, contact between earth and ball. So there is no contact, right? So that means whatever this gravitational force is there, no, don't you think it is non-contact force?
Yes, sir.
Don't you think it is non-contact force? Because I mean, there is no connection between this ball and this earth, whatever I have earth here. So there is no contact at all. But still that force is acting. So that's why gravitational force is what? Non-contact force. This is an example for non-contact force. Now let me give you another example. That is like magnetic force, okay? That is like magnetic force. So you know about magnets, no? For example, you have one magnet here. Do you know that magnets will be having north pole and south pole? Everybody knows it.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you bring south pole and north pole like this, don't you feel that they attract each other? I mean, this north pole will be attracting south pole, and south pole will be attracting north pole, and they will be attracting each other. No, they attract. No, attractive force is there, no? So this attractive force is coming means, is there any contact? Is there any thread between them? Is there any contact? No contact, but still they are applying, no? So that's why this magnetic force also becomes what? It is an example for non-contact force. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, there is no contact. Next, third one is like electrostatic force. We call it as electrostatic force. We can call it as electric force also. Electrostatic, this we'll study in detail about this in 12th class. Okay. So electrostatic force means, for example, I have one positive charge and I have one another positive charge. Don't you think this positive charge repels this positive charge, and this positive charge repels another positive charge? If I'm having positive charge and negative charge, don't you think they are going to attract each other? So here,
No,
what
sir.
kind of force is
Not
there?
attracting, sir.
Positive and negative will attract or not? This positive and negative, they will attract each other. This positive and repel, they will this positive and positive they will repel, no? So positive and negative means they will be attracting. Yes,
Yes, sir.
positive for charge and negative charge means they will be attracting. So that is the main thing here. Here attractive force is there, and in the first case there is a repulsive force here. There is a repulsive force. This is called as repulsive. Repulsive means, I mean, repelling each other. So is there any contact? No contact. So that's why whatever this electrostatic force is there, no? Don't you feel this electrostatic force is also non-contact force? Or electrostatic force is non-contact force? This
Yes,
electrostatic
sir.
force is also example for non-contact force. Okay.
Non-contact
So
force.
if they ask you, give examples. Give examples of non-contact force. Give examples of non-contact force. Then you have to say, I mean, examples of, you have to write answer like this. What are the examples? Examples of non-contact force. Examples of non-contact force are. Okay. Example. What are the examples? First one, you have to say gravitational
Gravitation
force.
force.
Gravitational force. And second
Force.
one is
Magnetic force.
magnetic force. Good. Next, third one is, it is going to be
Electric force.
electrostatic. Electrostatic force you say now. Electric force is also fine. But for time being, electrostatic force you say. So I hope it is clear. Please write down all this things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And immediately please turn off your mic so that you understand these things. Please turn off your mic, all of you. So we got to know about non-contact force. Now similarly, we are going to have contact force also, no? We are going to have contact force also. Now in contact force, we have discussed two forces. They have discussed, NCRT has discussed two forces here. One is muscular force, another one is friction force. Friction force. Okay. So muscular force and friction force. These are the two contact forces what are discussed in your syllabus. Now muscular force means, I mean everybody knows this, muscular force. Okay, we have got muscles, no? Yes or no? A person means there is a boy. I mean, a biceps and triceps, all he has, no? So this boy has got muscles or not?
Yes, sir.
So in
Yes,
that
sir.
muscles, energy is there or not? In that muscles, energy is there, and by using that energy,
Yes,
he can apply the force, no? But force by touching, right? Force by touching, force by contact. Touching means what? What is the meaning of touching? So you can say contact, right? With the help of contact only, this muscular force can be useful. For example, they have mentioned so many examples here for this muscular force. So what kind of examples they have mentioned? They have mentioned some examples in your 8th standard science textbook here. So you can have a look at this. You can have a look at uh, oxes, no? I mean, look at this ox, not oxes, maybe ox only. So these are pulling it, no? These are pulling the cart, no?
yes,
These are
sir.
pulling the cart or not? So don't you think they
Yes,
have
sir.
got muscular force? They are having muscular force, right?
Is there, sir?
They are having muscular force. That's why they are pulling it. But they are in contact, right? They are in contact with the cart. So that's why this muscular force
Yes,
is an example for what? This muscular force is example for contact force. Clear?
yes, sir.
Yes. So okay, fine. So this muscular force is an example for contact force. I have told all those things. I mean, you can give so many examples like that. I mean, there is a book kept on a table. Okay. For example, one book on a table. Okay. So there is a book means what will happen? So for example, if there is a book on a table, I have kept one book, right? Yes, I have kept one book, for example. So I have kept one book here. Here there is a book. Now, if I want to move this book, means I have to apply force. I mean, by touching it, no? By touching it, I mean, I have to touch it. Yes, then I have to use my muscular force, right? I have to use my muscular force, then only it will start to move. Okay. So don't you think this muscular force has become contact force?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So that's why muscular force is a contact force, right? So what is the meaning of contact force? You must have got it, no? So contact force means you must have got the definition. If somebody asks you define contact force, then you are going to say force applied. Force applied by touching. By touching is called contact force. Okay, so there should be some touch, then only it is called as contact force. Okay. Now, second type of contact force, what is discussed is friction. Look at the friction. It's very, very important. Right now, you know about this. I mean, we use this. What do you call this? We use this. No, I mean, through this wall to climb and all. So there is a wall to climb that we use. No, we in Canada we call it as nochunki, right? So, for example, here is the. I mean, I don't know. I'm not getting the word in English. What we call it. So, I mean, this is on the ground, right? So here is the ground, for example. Okay, so let me rub with this thing also. So here also let me rub it. So here is the ground, for example. So this is the ground level. So here is the wall. So if you want to go onto this tower, you are using this, no? Yes or no? So you are using this,
Yes, sir.
and yes. So what happens here? Now this is standing here, no? So this floor, whatever this floor is there, now this floor is applying some force on it or not? Yes or no? Whatever this floor is there,
Yes,
now this
sir.
floor is what is happening here. This floor is applying some force on it. That's why it is stationary. Otherwise, it would have fallen down. No, so this is stationary. So that's why friction is a contact force. For example, you are walking on the floor. Okay, walking on the ground. So you are able to walk on the ground due to friction only, due to friction only. If friction is not there, I mean, there is a slippery, a slippery space is there, slippery ground is there. So are you able to walk there? Slippery ground means no friction. Slippery ground means no friction. No friction means we are not able to walk. Correct?
Yes,
Area
sir.
children, are you understanding what I am saying? So no friction means
Sir, what is mean by
not able
sir?
to.
What is mean by
Yes, tell me.
what is mean by friction, sir?
Friction means, for example, you are rubbing your hands together, no?
Yes, sir.
ರಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ ಕೈ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ ಕೈ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ? ಹೀಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಇಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir. ಆಕೈತ್ರಿ.
ಹ್ಮ್ ಈ ಹೀಟ್
ಆಕೈತ್ರಿ.
ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Friction andreno, this is a type of force. Okay, this is a force. For example, there is a boy, okay, and he is trying to move in the forward direction. So whatever this floor is there, no, he is trying to move in the forward direction. Now this floor, what it does, it will apply some force on him in the opposite direction. Wherever he is trying to move, right, on this floor, if he is trying to move in this direction, then this floor will be applying the force in the opposite direction. So this is only known as friction. For example, if you use your shoes for a long period of time, if you use your shoes for a long period of time, what will happen? Tell me. So that whatever sole is there, no, that sole is getting old, right? It is getting old, no, that sole of your shoes.
Yes,
They'll
sir.
become, whatever your shoes are there, that sole becomes thin or not. So why? Because whatever shoes you have got, no, so whenever you are walking in the forward direction, you are trying to walk like this floor will be applying some opposite force on you. So this is only known as friction. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Friction is
Clear,
always
sir.
friction friction is always opposite to the direction the boy is moving here. in this direction. Boy is moving in this direction, then this is the direction of the friction. Always friction is opposite to the motion. Wherever you want to move, opposite to that friction will be acting. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I hope you got it. What I'm trying to say. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing, tell me what we call this in English. This one I did not get this. In Kannada, we call it as nuchinki. What we call in English? I'm not getting that word
Don't know.
immediately. So here,
Don't know, sir.
okay, okay, fine. So we are keeping this here, no? I'm not getting that word immediately. And sorry about that. So here, if you're keeping this, no, what is happening here? So if you want to climb this floor here, okay, if you want to go here, now look at this. This is standing here, no? Now this wants to move in this direction, no? So for example, this is the direction of the motion. It wants to fall. I mean, if the load is more, means it will fall down like this, no? In this direction, it will fall or not? It will try to move in this direction or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it wants to fall in this direction, but whatever this floor is there, and children, this floor, what it does, this floor, whatever it is there, this floor will apply some opposite force on it. Okay, opposite force to support this. So this opposite force itself is known as friction. Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, so wherever motion is about to happen, okay, you want to move forward, friction will be there in the opposite direction. Here is the friction. If your motion is in this direction, means, I mean, friction will be happening in the opposite direction. All right.
Yes, sir.
So always this friction comes with contact. Friction comes with contact. Now, if you want to move your hand in the air, in the air, if you want to move your hand in the air, means no friction there, because there is no contact with the ground, then there will be no friction. But if you are moving your hand on the floor, that means you feel a little bit with force on your uh, hand, right? So don't you think friction is there?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Hand in the air means no friction. That means no friction means no force. Why there is no why? Because there is no contact. But hand on the floor means the contact is there. That's why this force. Force friction means it is a force only. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if the question is asked like what are the give examples? Give examples for contact force. Okay, for 8th standard only this much will be asked. Give example for contact force means you have to give two
Muscular force and
forces.
friction force.
Yeah, good. Thank you for your excitement. Muscular force and friction force. So these are the examples for contact force. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I hope the concept of muscular force and concept of this contact force and non-contact force, it is clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. I will get to know about. Please get to know about this English word. Okay. I'm not
Yes,
getting it.
sir.
I know that, but that is not coming immediately to me. Okay. Please get to know about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall I now? So that's it. That's it from today's class. So I just wanted you to understand what is the meaning of contact force and non-contact force. All right.
Yes, sir.
So did you understand all these things?
Yes, sir. Understand, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Good. Understood. Your English is also
Sir,
improving.
ladder, sir.
And sorry.
Sir,
Tell
ladder,
me.
ladder, ladder.
Ah, yes. Who told you? Who told you?
Search ಮಾಡಿದನ್ರಿ.
Who? Okay, good, good, nice, awesome. So that is called ladder. I was not getting that word. Okay, by end of the class, anyway, we're happy that we got it. Okay, so fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is called as ladder. So that English word. Right now, I'm saving this file, so that's why maybe we are not able to write also. We'll go out of this and we'll end the class and study material will come to you. So that is known as ladder, right? So fine. So we
Yes,
got
sir.
to know about that. Yeah. So whatever it is there, that is ladder. By and see, I mean, so many things. I mean, there will be like sometimes we won't be knowing. So this is like the floor. I mean, we want to get into this, and this is the floor we have. Good, 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 Malu, you're improving. So this is the floor we have, and here we are keeping ladder.
Sir, sir,
Whatever I was writing, was it visible to you or no?
no,
Now is
sir,
it
not
visible?
visible, sir.
Now is it visible?
Yes, sir. Screen is visible, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I was saying. For example, I have one building here, and this is the floor means ladder. No, I was writing that name. That's it. So here is the ladder. So we have kept this ladder here. Yes, so this is the ladder. Okay. So we call it as ladder. Okay. And I explained about this. I mean, all that phenomena also, that friction. It wants to move in this direction. It wants to go like this, but here there will be some friction, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. So thank you very much for joining the class. Have a good day and bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.